Hey guys, it's Tia. So I just want to share something really quick. Just something that I've been thinking about over the last couple of days and a couple of ways that the Lord has been speaking to me. Well, let me preface this with saying that I have been walking with the Lord for 29 years. Actually, February 26th was my 29th born again anniversary. And so after 29 years, I would love to be able to tell you that my faithometer or my level of faith is always on 100. And I don't ever have times of doubt or struggling or anything like that, because that's certainly not the case. So with that being said, just over the last couple of days, I sensed the Lord leading me, but I'm sharing it because it may speak to you, in some kind of way. I sense the Lord telling me to do it again. In a situation where I'm looking at it and I'm saying, Lord, I really don't want to. Like, I'm just being honest. I really don't want to. I've already tried that. And what it made me remember was in the gospel where, and I should have looked it up before I started taping this, but nevertheless, in the gospel, there's the account of Peter. Peter, of course, is one of the disciples, and Peter by trade was a fisherman. And so Peter and his boys had been fishing all night, as they usually did. And this particular night, they caught nothing, not one single fish. And so we know that after he had been fishing all night, Jesus pulls up and he's like, cast your net. And again, Peter is a fisherman. This is what he does for a living. Jesus was a carpenter. So basically, Peter's like, Lord, we've been fishing all night and we've caught nothing. By this time, it's morning, and this is just not the time that you fish. But anyway, Jesus tells him to cast his net. So Peter's like, okay, because you asked, I'll cast the net. When he cast the net, they caught so many fish that as they were trying to pull the fish on, the boat began to sink because there were so many fish. So as I'm thinking about that story, I'm feeling like Peter right about now, because basically Peter was like, Lord, we've already tried this. In fact, we've been trying all night. And in this particular situation, the way the Lord is speaking to me, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Lord, I've already tried that. That didn't work. In fact, I've tried it a bunch of times. So why are you telling me to do it again? Even though I don't understand, I don't have to understand. My job is to obey. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if my results will be any different, but I will be able to say that I knew that the Lord was telling me to do it again and that I was obedient. That's what walking by faith means. That means a lot of times that you're not going to know, you're not going to understand fully why God is telling you to do some specific thing. So I said all of that to say, whatever it is that you've tried, you've attempted, and it didn't work, or it didn't work the way you expected, and specifically if you sense that God has been telling you to do it again, then I encourage you to obey. So I won't belabor the point. In fact, that's what I did, and my phone, for whatever reason, started overheating. But I just wanted to come back and just encourage you. Whatever the Lord is telling you to do, whatever he's telling you to do again, be obedient. One of my favorite people, the late Dr. Charles Stanley, used to always say, trust God and leave the results to him. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that word of encouragement. Talk to you later.